Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I had no idea who Wes Watson was until one day I was scrolling on Instagram, came across one of his videos. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Hella big, hella scary, yelling some stuff on this video. And so I clicked on his profile and, I saw he's selling a business, fitness, mindset program. And I was like, okay, it's just another person who's creating content, selling these programs, whatever. Until I actually looked deeper into who he is and what he does. And it's actually pretty fucking crazy. This guy is literally printing over $2 million a month. Mostly profit, okay, I would say, if I had to assume. And if you actually look into, the crazier thing is his backstory. If you look into his backstory, he went to prison for a decade. I don't know what for, don't ask me, but he went to prison for 10 years, came out, and fucking within like 4 or 5 years became a millionaire, and now he has a Bugatti, a Lambo, a penthouse, a private jet, like all that type of life, bro. And so I wonder how the fuck did he make this money so quickly and, just became this beast. Okay, and so essentially in this video I want to break down how's he getting attention, how's he getting clients, how's he following up, how's he closing clients, how is he making this much money. Okay, his whole business from A to Z. Okay, complete business breakdown. And so the first thing I want to mention, okay, and so point A that I want to talk about is that he does not pay for ads, he does not pay for any traffic. Everything is organic and free. It's all through content. And that is, if there's a secret, that's what it is. It's his personal brand, it's his content. And so the two main platforms I want to break down, essentially the two main platforms that probably bring in 99% of his money is his Instagram and his YouTube. And across those two platforms, he has over 1.4 million followers. And so let's break down the Instagram first. Instagram almost has 1 million followers, around 900,000 followers. And so what is his Instagram content strategy? Well, first of all, he's posting around 4 times a day. And that's a mix between reels and lifestyle posts. And 4 times a day, that's a lot of fucking volume to be doing. That's a lot of content to be putting out. So that's a big factor as to why his socials are as big as they are. He's doing a lot of volume. Okay, and so Wes Watson's content on Instagram is intense. If you've ever watched any of his content, it's intense. It's the type of content where, similar to, let's say, Tate, Andy Elliott, David Goggins, where they're yelling at you. They're saying, hey, you need to pick your shit up, stop being a bitch, hit the gym, get disciplined. It's that type of content, okay? And so he posts content mainly centered around personal development, and he flexes his lifestyle in the majority of his posts. And why does he do that? It's not because he wants to seem cool or, be a dickhead or whatever you think it is. It's because he understands that creating a visual spectacle will always intrigue people and place you on a pedestal, okay? The way it works is that, whenever you see a video of somebody flexing their Lambo or their Rolex, you think to yourself, if you don't have that, you think to yourself, how do I, get what this person has? How do I become like this person? And then that person who's flexing whatever they're flexing on their video, they come in and they're like, yo, I'll show you what I did. I'll show you exactly how I went from A to Z, and pay me this amount, and I'll give you all the secrets. And that's how it works. It's simple. And so what is the purpose of this type of content that he's posting? Well, one thing that I noticed is that not a single piece of content on his Instagram has a call to action in it. Okay, so the sole purpose of his content on Instagram is to get attention. Wes Watson is posting broad, value, and lifestyle content, and this is the formula for virality, and he's optimizing for the highest quantity of eyeballs on content. So he's not going after a specific market, a specific niche. His content is specifically designed to get large quantity of people, large quantity of eyeballs on it. Okay, the content, some of it might piss some people off, it might make some people happy. At the end of the day, it's entertaining and it gets a lot of views, and that's why he's posting it. It's because attention, free attention. Okay, now the second part of the overall Instagram strategy is his Instagram story strategy. And this is where I'd say probably most of his money is made when it comes to Instagram, because he is posting a lot, okay? And so, he posts like 30 stories a day, I'd say, and he is always on his phone, okay? And so when it comes to stories, it's mostly a mix of him talking, Q&A, lifestyle, reposting stuff, call to action. And he also posts some social proof on there. I didn't include that in here, but he did have social proof posted, okay? And so the purpose of his stories is for you to build rapport with him and spend more time with him. And so as of now, he has around 25 stories posted, and one of them is a call to action to his website, okay? And so Wes Watson understands the dynamic between giving and asking, because when it comes to making call to actions and asking from your audience, it's a push and pull. You can't be making call to actions in every single post, because people are going to get burnt out, and you're always withdrawing goodwill from your audience. So you need to be smart about it, and he understands it. Okay. And so he posts a ton of content, that's posts and stories combined, and maybe one of them will have a call to action in it. And the reason for this is because every time you make a call to action, you withdraw the goodwill that you have deposited by posting content. Okay. So every time you provide value and you post content, you're depositing goodwill within your audience. And whenever you make a call to action, you're withdrawing the goodwill from your audience. Okay. And the longer you can go without asking, the bigger the ask you can make. Okay. And so today this guy posted around 30 pieces of content on Instagram, including stories, and one of them has a call to action in it. Okay. And so, do with that what you will. And so when it comes to YouTube, this is where I'd say he blew up. What is his YouTube strategy? He posts a video every 2 to 3 days, which is, a lot of content still for YouTube since it's long form and it takes more effort to make a YouTube video. But Wes Watson posts a lot of content, and the reason he's able to do this is because all of his content is raw videos where he just sits in front of the camera and talks. A lot of these other guys, let's say Tate or, these other influencers, it's high production, high editing. You need a whole fucking team to make the video. Wes Watson, I literally saw in his, in the reflection of his mirror, he just sets up his iPhone horizontally on a water bottle and he just records. Okay. And when you're making content like that, you can pump out as much as you want. Okay. So the things he talks about in his videos is personal development. Like I said, it's a very intense style where he yells at you and tells you to pick your shit up, get disciplined, and get rich. Also, he talks about his story and his experiences. If you know anything about marketing, you know that storytelling is probably one of the best ways to sell, especially when you have a crazy life story, a crazy backstory like Wes Watson. You have so much leverage. Just because of who he is and what he's been through, he's able to get millions of views and millions of people following him just because he's that interesting. Okay, and that's something you have to understand, is if you're just another fucking person who's just kind of boring and mundane and just talking like, hey guys, this is, how to market 101, how to run it. There's a million other people who you can watch like that, but there's only one Wes Watson, there's only one Andy Elliott, one Andrew Tate. Like, these guys get attention because of who they are. Okay, and so when you see a thumbnail of this big fucking scary dude with a crazy title, it makes you want to click on the video, and then you click on the video and you watch it and you see that he has millions of dollars, he has Rolexes, cars, private jets, and you're like, what the fuck? Okay, and so it's all about curiosity and is who you are at the end of the day. Okay, and if you are a character that can harness attention and attract attention. Okay, and so he just provides broad value around fitness, business, and life. And he's a pretty intelligent guy. Like, he's smart. If you watch his videos, the shit he talks about, I've watched it and it's good shit, bro. Like, it's really helpful stuff. Okay, and so that makes you build goodwill, and you feel indebted to them because of the value that they provide to you. Okay, and so Wes Watson's biggest strength when it comes to getting attention is who he is and his story. He has a unique story where he went to prison for 10 years, got out, and became a millionaire. How many other people do you know with that type of story? Probably none. And so his character is one that attracts attention, and whether it's being controversial, intense, or funny, it doesn't matter. Okay, he isn't somebody who just talks mundanely and bores you. He knows how to retain your attention, and that has served him very well. Okay, and so kind of some more insight on his personal brand. You need to understand something. And so Wes Watson's greatest ally is his personal brand. And the reason why he has such a strong personal brand is because of his unique character, personality, backstory, that type of stuff. And so the dude is just interesting. At the end of the day, are you somebody who has an interesting story? And are you somebody who gives people pleasure? The reason why people want to watch your content and spend time with you is because you give them pleasure. Okay, it's pleasurable to spend time and watch your content. And so Wes Watson's goal is simply to get as many people as possible to experience at least one of the following scenarios. Okay, so every day he wakes up, and his whole goal, okay, the whole point of what he has to do for work is to get as many people to experience one of these 3 scenarios. Okay, so you see his build, so you want to look like him, so you buy his fitness program. Or so you see his lifestyle, so you want to live like him, so you buy his business program. Or you see his discipline, so you want to think like him, so you buy his mindset program. That's all he has to worry about. He has to worry about, how can I get as many people as possible to experience one of these 3 scenarios. Okay? And so selling information, the truth is, coaching and information is so fucking commoditized, okay? It's so commoditized, but with a personal brand as big as Wes Watson's, you can sell anything for any price, okay? Think about it. Brand is the strongest lever you can pull in pricing. You can take a $5 shirt from like Target or Marshalls or Goodwill, $5, bullshit plain white shirt, stamp a Louis Vuitton logo on it, and sell it for $500. That is the power of brand. Okay, and so, if you don't have a brand as big as Wes Watson's, selling a course or a program, whatever, it's going to be a bit tough since so many other people are doing it. So you have to stand out. Okay, so now let's break down the YouTube description, because this is where all the links are at. This is where he makes the call to actions. In my opinion, it's a little too much. I think if I was Wes Watson, I'd probably have 2 to 3 links at max, because a confused buyer doesn't buy anything. And so I think he should just, simplify it a bit. But he has his online coaching program funnel at the top, his lead magnet second, low ticket funnel. I think this is like his community. He also has a book on Amazon that you can order. He also has his fitness coaching program funnel and his mindset and business coaching funnel. Okay. And so let's break down each one. And so the first thing is his elite mindset landing page. Pretty simple. I'm just going to speed run these landing pages, but you just put in your information and you opt in. Same thing with the business. You just has a VSL, put in your information, you opt in. His lead magnet, straightforward. Put in your information, you opt in. Same thing with his low ticket program, put in your information, you opt in. And also the book, you just buy it, it's on Amazon. And his fitness program is same thing, you click this and it's going to take you to this checkout page. Okay, and so let's break down where each one takes you. Where are you actually getting taken to when you opt into each landing page? And so for the elite mindset one, whenever you opt in, what's going to happen is you're going to get added to his email list, and also it's going to take you to his the SMS workflow where he tries to close you in the DMs. And so I'm going to break that down. I went in for you guys. I went in and actually texted Wes Watson, and he roasted me. Okay, I'm joking. No, I'm not joking. But okay, so that's where that one takes you, the lead mindset. When it comes to the business one, you simply just opt in, takes you to the same place, the email list, and he tries to close you in the DMs. And so for the self-mastery lead magnet, same thing. It just takes you to a page to opt in, and then from there you get an email. You get the lead magnet in the email. And then from there you can apply for coaching, and then he tries to close you in the SMS. For his actually, I want to show you guys something pretty cool. For his low ticket community, one thing that I realized is you put in your information, it takes you to this page where you can buy the community, and as you can see, my cursor doesn't show, but let's say for example my cursor is like around this area on this page, and the second you move your cursor to this area up here, because they know you want to X out, this pops up. Literally, if I can demonstrate it, I would. But you literally move your cursor, and the second your cursor touches this URL, search thing, whatever it's called, this thing pops up and it stops you from clicking off. Okay, and so that's his low ticket thing that he's selling, and then that adds you to the email list. Okay, and so when it comes to the book, you just buy the book on Amazon. Nothing to be said there. Probably in the book he has some sort of QR code or something that you can scan. And within the fitness one, this is where you can buy something right away. So you click on this red button here, and it takes you to the checkout page where it shows you all the prices. And so if you want to buy, you can buy right then and there. Okay, and so from there, again, that's going to add you to his email list because you are giving that information. And yeah, so what does the actual email list look like? It's just value. Okay, he just sends out value, tells you to fucking be disciplined, start grinding, just that type of stuff. Okay, and then within the email, he puts in call to actions, whether it's a lead magnet or a VSL, and then from there you can apply for coaching. Okay, you apply for coaching, and then what happens is you get added to this SMS sequence. Okay, it's not a sequence. I don't know if it's actually Wes Watson sending these messages himself, or it's like someone trying to close you through DM. But essentially, since Wes Watson provides multiple services, fitness, business, mindset, he first needs to uncover your goals and the pains that you're facing. Okay, whether you're here for business or you're here for fitness, he needs to find out what is a problem you're facing so he can present you with the correct program to solve that problem. Okay, and so once a specific goal or pain has been identified, he will probably guide you to the program that best fits your needs and pitch it to you on the spot. Okay, and so I want to walk you through. I actually texted, I don't know if this is Wes Watson or somebody on his team. And so when it comes to the message, the first part is this is automated. So as soon as you apply, you opt in. This gets sent to your number. It's just saying, yo, it's Wes. We got your application. Tell me more about your goals. And then you just say your goals. So for example, I said, I want to be rich and ripped. Who doesn't want to be rich and ripped? From there, first of all, I don't know if this is Wes Watson actually texting me or somebody on his team, but from there, whoever's texting you is going to send you this sort of program, going to tell you what value is in it, and they're going to give you the price to the program. Okay, and so if you're somebody who actually wanted to buy, you would just either say, hey, I want to buy, and they'd send you the invoice, or you would give your objections, and they'd probably handle your objections through the DMs. Okay, and so I was curious, so I said, yo, is this Wes Watson texting me, or is there somebody on his team? And then fucking he replied with, is this Marco or some broad with trust issues? So from that response, I don't know if this is somebody trained to act like Wes Watson through text, But if it is, and I'm going to tell them, I'm going to text this number, tell them to watch this video. So Wes Watson, if you're watching this video, I'm going to come down to Miami. Let's shoot some content. Let's connect. Yeah, this is pretty fucking sick. So, you know, I don't know if this is somebody acting like him or if this actually is him. But yeah. And so from there, and if you buy one of his programs or his products, he has several products. So he has a low-ticket community, mindset program, fitness program, business program. And look, you need to understand something. It's coaching, bro. Each one of these is extremely leveraged. And since the only fulfillment needed to be done is hopping on calls and providing information, there is no marginal cost of replication. Okay, for Wes to provide his services. He's not paying software or like fucking running Facebook ads for people. No, this is just hopping on calls and your brain is the product, okay, your information. And so a big reason Wes can make $2 million plus a month is because he essentially has no operational constraints. He's not doing any done for you, no like infrastructure. No, he's just giving information. Okay, and so what he is selling is extremely leveraged and it's easy to fulfill for him. All he has to do is provide information and hop on a few calls a month. And the reason why he can sell this type of program for thousands of dollars is because of the brand that he has built. Please, it's all about social media, your brand, who you are. Okay, I've already said it enough times in this video. And so he doesn't have to hop on sales calls because the amount of trust he has built through his content. And this is something I want to test sometime in the future, but I think to a certain point where you've just created so much content and you just proved who you are online through your content and your brand, you might not even have to have sales calls. And so he just closes in the DMs, because if you do have an objection or you know, for some reason you don't trust him, you have thousands of videos to watch where you can see exactly who he is and if he is who he actually says he is. Okay, and so you know, this is the type of power you unlock when you have a strong personal brand. The main thing, if you can just get one thing from this whole entire breakdown, or just one thing about Wes Watson's business, is I'd say that the only like really super important thing, the only real reason why this business even exists is because of this blue circle up here. I'd say, you know, just ignore this stuff below it. Only focus on this stuff if you want to sell some sort of coaching or some sort of mentorship offer. The only thing that matters is your brand. Obviously product matters and stuff, but if you want to even be able to sell that product, you know, without competing for fucking, you know, 2 million other competitors who are selling the same fitness shit, you need to build a personal brand, a larger than life character that of an audience of people that want to be just like you. So you have to build yourself before you can even build your brand, and that's exactly what he did. He has the backstory, he has the proof, he has the fucking crazy life story, and you know, and that's allowed him to obtain all of this and this fucking insane amount of money he makes. And so that's Wes Watson's breakdown. If you got any value, we actually just launched our free AI Scaling Specialist School community completely for free, where we provide actionable insights on how to separate yourself from the competition leveraging AI. And so if you want the insights right away, first link in the description, click that link, join the community completely for free. And I hope you got some value, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.